match that despite the stand-in situation, Faze are still the favorites. They're the comfortable favorites at that. And it's going to be up to OG to really take them out of their comfort zone. However, I want to see what S-Attack has for us in store. He looked great on day one. I think that this is going to be a really fun match for him.
Yeah, that's the question is, can he continue that? And on the other side, can Nexa keep that up? I'm just very curious. Nexa was a monster in the last game that we saw with OG. So I'm very excited to see this. We're off on Mirage to begin with. Faze already attacking the A-bomb side on the T side. And OG left defending it. And they've got 4 people already here. Flames down in the shadows to pick up 2 kills on S-Tag and Karrigan respectively. That's a brilliant start, but look at the return. They can't really keep rolling it. He did that on his own and Robs at the edge of the smoke. How did he edge that out? Dexter trying to peep through, but he just couldn't see anything, and instead he caught a bullet. And now it's Neo, Frag, and Nexa, 2 versus 3. The bomb is not even planted. It's not even a priority right now. They're just fighting with the guns out. Neo, Frag bringing it back, and Nexa, long-range headshot down the middle to take Twist out of the mix, and it's going to be OG winning the pistol. Themselves, the kind of confidence we heard from Twist just in that entry interview, that's the kind of stuff you have to take away. You have to make them think, wait a minute, maybe the standard is a problem, maybe this isn't a foregone conclusion, and we really have to fight for it. It's a good start here as they bring down Karrigan. The bomb is being planted, and with absolutely no real defense happening, Flames is so aware. He actually fired the early bullets into the A-bomb side to try and trick Twist into taking that peek, but somehow Twist still winning the fight with a Tech-9, so that's a bit of a problem here. 4 versus 4 now, and the bomb, because it's planted so quickly, you have to think that OG are going to be in a little bit of a pace to try and get in here with a defuse kit, which they do have, and a smoke as well on Dexter. They have all the tools, and they have the kills to follow it up. Nexa getting a couple there, and Fiku with the final one, so they're going to be fine. That's actually a brilliant retake, because that quick bomb plant, that can really throw you off. I think they have such a good read right now. A really nice proactive Counter-Strike coming up from the OG side and getting an early read on what's happening in these rounds. One of the AK back, and he got it, but could never fire a bullet out of it, so unfortunate. Karrigan, late flank coming in. That's so much production from the P250. He's out in the open. He had no idea if Fiku was up on the ticket booth, so still going to be a round that OG will win, but it just became a lot more expensive. Yeah, looked like a great grenade that he threw on top, but Twist just challenging on top of it, and he's fine. There is a flank from Neo Frag, which maybe could be the way to get back into this round. Otherwise, it might not be possible. And OG, they've suffered a lot of losses in the last couple of rounds. They have to think about the rifles. Unless they get a really early entry in here, it might be better to save the 3 rifles, buy another one from Dexter, and just kind of keep the fight up. And I think with that boost not working... Oh, wait a minute. Neo Frag's going to get one. The Molotov's not going to touch anyone there, but they're applying a lot of pressure. Unfortunately, that bomb is so far ticked already that it feels like they might be running out of time here. I'm really shocked that OG are still going for this. Another trade, but that's not going to be good enough. They need to be on that defuse right now, and Rops will make sure that never happens. They lose another 2 rifles, and Faze will pick up their first round.
That was one of those moments where you just...
With the return, though, so still something to play for. Rops is going to be sneaking in through the window, and now he's alone. His position absolutely revealed, but if he waits here for another 10 seconds maybe, who knows where he could go with it. Oh, he's going to fight right away. Trying to put some pressure on Dexter with that AWP on the other side. Flash to set it up. He's running for him, and he's getting pushed back into the site. This is it. If he can win this one, he get the bomb plant behind it, and he has an isolated one-on-one, but he has no idea Dexter's knockout. Oh, he's so quick! Oh, it's ridiculous. Another good headshot, and now he's just got to wait and see. He's 30 seconds still in the round, and he wants to play a deep mind game. Molotoving it off and walking up. He's got to be careful because Flames is walking up, almost able to spot him if he keeps going. Frozen at the corner, though, and look at this, Rops. I don't think Flames is going to be quite ready for this. What a sick play from him. He's going to feel like he's been duped all over the map. This is why Rops is such a scary player.
This is just such an intelligent reposition from Rops. Even throws the smoke to cover his retreat, knows that's Flames' next point of attack, and right there, Flames tries shooting through, and now Rops, the chase is up.
He is actually playing chess just a couple of moves ahead every single time. You're right, the smoke just is the cherry on top here. And now he's just hiding at the ticket booth. And eventually Flames will have to just run for it here. He doesn't have the time to look for every position. He doesn't have any nades or anything else to work with here. And Rob's looking to close what he started. A really, really cool 1 versus 3.
In for Olaf, and it gave Faze their reign of terror that everybody had to be so fearful of in the first half of 2022. But everybody knows that Faze, they still have so much more left in them. They still have so much more that they want to accomplish. The Grand Slam probably being the biggest achievement that they have yet to find.
3 versus 5. This is another one of those rounds where you can either maybe get a couple of rifles and just be really happy with it, or you can sacrifice everything and try and run and get that 10-second defuse. It is not easy, even though they get the kill early. Oh my god, especially not when you line yourself up for Robs. He gets a 3rd headshot, and now it's Dexter on his own, and he is another victim. 4 in a row for Robs. They gave it all. They could have had probably 2 AKs or 3 out of that round, and instead they donated all of them to Robs. And find something. Kerrigan snuck out, and it seems like they knew, but maybe not quite. They were checking it at any rate. Molotov out. Flames will get a kill, but Nexa cannot escape. And alone on the bomb side of the back is Fiku with the deagle, and he has to get at least a kill to try and make this a viable round. I feel like as soon as he went down, they should be able to lock the bomb side. The bomb is in T-spawn, though. That's very awkward. Explain this to me, Alex. I'm lost for words.
Oh, I don't even know if I'll have time to explain it. This is a fight that might take place that it could actually end the round in favor of OG. Dexter, you have to press forward. You'd never expect this to happen.
Oh, no.
But if he gets a shot, oh, no. It's a disaster for Faze. 18 seconds left. Both of these players are moving through the A site right now. They know they have to take him down. And Dexter, he's holding the line with the AK.
Why have they done it? They have to find him. They have to fight him right now. 8 seconds. The spray. Oh, oh, here we go. Good flash through the middle. I believe this is actually one of the rounds that I think Mahone has covered in the past. That particular flash and the jump through. I don't think they put the smoke down, but those flashes in the middle, if you're getting sent in there, and you can see the rest of his team behind him, they're covering those angles. So Twist just has to worry about maybe 1 or 2 fights, and everything else is covered by the rest of the squad behind him. I have quick mid control for Faze this time, but what will they do with it?
They've been doing God's work once they've had this sort of position, though. The hits up cat have been potent. They don't actually have any B apartment presence, and that might lead to a moment of hesitation here, unless they do find that frag on Dexter. But this is a worrying position for Dexter. This setup is not meant to help him. Molly comes out. He has to fight himself out of this. Finds the leg of S attack. That's a great opener. If he gets one more, OG definitely have this one in the bag. But there it is. Okay, that should be enough. Dexter doing his job. He was on an island, and yet he was able to thrive on it.
And even after that, he has the awareness to not just keep fighting. He's like, all right, I'm going to fall back. I'll flash my way into the next peak if I need to. A little bit of an overextension there. I'll take some of those words back. Brokey. This is the problem with playing Faze. They've got so many people that are of this caliber, and he just took 2 of them into the grave. So now it's Fiku and Neofrag that are left from a 2-on-4 into a 2-on-2, and they've already lost one of these OG. They can't lose another 2-on-4. That's too devastating. They still think this is some sort of a B hit, it looks like. Or maybe they're hearing it now. 10 seconds, and the bomb is going to be planted out in the open. What a rough situation for OG. And there's the headshot for Rops to bring down Neofrag. It's all on Fiku. No smoke on him. He goes for the early fight, and Rops walks right into it. There is a kit somewhere, so he's going to be able to find that, I'm sure. HE won't really do too much. That's not going to make a big difference here. Actually, maybe with the M4, it will make a difference. That just needs 1 headshot here. Brokey, he's thinking about it. Just jiggling it a bit. Oh, it's close, but not close enough, and Brokey will take it. Yeah, Kerrigan outplaying them in a couple of rounds. Just really cool to see now. OG, they have a chance to still persuade us. We could change our minds. If they win the pistol here, it'd be good stuff. But S-Tag quiet in the first half. Pistol round is looking promising as he takes down 2 players before they even really get onto the site. Nexa, good stuff. Trying to get close, but Robs is going to be there right away to take him down, and Dexter is the last one left. Robs is just running under. He's got no fear at all. Kerrigan maybe could do it, staying fairly mobile, but it's been cursed as well.
Oh, no.
Couple of casualties, although, again, should be an easy enough round to close out. Twist taking a bit of damage as well. He's down to 39, and finally, he will be the man to step it up and get 3 of them. But right now, I think before they can even get to that, they just need to get their feet on the ground in the second half. If they lose this round, then Faze might just never look back. Twist forced to use that. He'll be okay with it. Flames, he steps on that grenade, and even against the FAMAS, that was a 39 damage nade, so Kerrigan gonna make quick work of him on the follow-up. Really unfortunate scenario for Flames, because he was applying a lot of pressure, and if he could have got the kill on Kerrigan, it would have changed so much of the defense. But now instead, 4-on-5, Kerrigan sneaking, and he's so active. Finds 1, and even the follow-up to take down Nexa. Again, it's Kerrigan just moving around the map and finding great openings. Even if he finally goes down here, it shouldn't make a big difference. 20 seconds. fiku. Oh, that makes it interesting, though. The Molotov putting the pressure on. Brokey. Last time we saw OG, he was playing pretty well, but today, you're right, a little bit more quiet, and they do need him right now. Maybe along with a couple of other players, too. Twist out in the middle, and mechanically, again, he is such a god. And that brings it back into a 2-on-2 as Flames will take down Kerrigan. Twist is still on the hunt, looking for it. He might line up the kills here. The spray is in, and he almost had Flames. Probably could have made that a quad to win the round. Instead, S-Tag, versus Flames. The bomb awkwardly on catwalk here, so he'll have to be out in the open, very exposed, and even at range with the MP9. It could be a fight that S-Tag could win right away, so we'll see. There it is. Couple of bullets. We'll get the...
What's your A exec look like, OG? Let's see it. The B one was phenomenal. Let's see the other side of the map.
Well, also, there's almost nobody at A because they were 3 at B at the start of the round just to make sure it didn't happen again. And that's what's biting him just a bit here. S-Tag was on his own. Brokey's fortunate to get one of them through the smoke like that. It's still a 4-on-4. Robs is in on the flank, and it's a pretty quick flank, so there is at least a timing where maybe he could find somebody, although Dexter just almost finding him. Neofrag with another good shot as Twist will take him down. Still a 2-on-2, and Robs has decided to go the long way around. Up in the palace. He's not here for the pillows, though. Looking for a stab in the bag of either Nexter or Dexter if he could. Bomb ticking slowly away. There is a kit on either player, and he's crouching through. I don't think Dexter knows yet. He's going to get surprised, but still manages to live. Oh, that's a bit of a slip-up. Nexa, he's right in front. The smoke. Oh, Nexa sprays, but it doesn't matter. Twist is going to be there. He finds him through. Down to 6 health, and it's Faze that take away Mirage. The whole system there that might be really hard to replicate. I'm curious as well. We're going to find out how this plays out. Ancient is coming right up, and OG are on the T side with Faze on the CT side, and looks like they're splitting off. Just the one-person Flames, I think, in the middle, running to maybe create a little bit of a distraction. The rest of them outside of the B-bomb site to see if they could find anything, and they're going to sandwich it from those tunnels behind. Flames with the opening, and he wanted more. S-Tag will take him down, though, and Brophy with the dualies. That's interesting.
Oh, shooting right around the smoke. Neofrag taking down Kerrigan. Brokey still lying in wait with the dualies. He's actually joining up with his team, but that goes into the waiting arms of Neofrag, who is now wielding these pistols akimbo right there in the smoke. Oh, he wants to let it fade. He wants to see if he can get him. And there's one. S-Attack down. Rops just waiting. Okay, Neofrag, he doesn't expect this, but no, Rops misses the shot.
Picked up by OG again. Otherwise, they're not going to get close. Good opening on Rops. That's a nice find for Flames. 35 seconds, and Twist is just trying to buy some time. There is a little bit of backup, and Brokey able to pick up fiku again. Shot through a wall and a headshot on top of it, and Dexter is now out of time and out of teammates both. 20 seconds, looking for the backstab. He knows very likely someone's rotating in here. He just has no idea where to look, and Kerrigan, very, very patient. Gonna go for it. They already have the AWP, so it didn't look like he want a second one. But a good round for Faze, and Twist, we know what he could do with those mechanics, but just deciding to wait for backup, sometimes just a better choice.
I need to see this shot from Brokey. Again, he's just... What?
I don't even know.
He saw maybe a pixel of fiku. Twist played it, I mean, just so smart, so wise to know that his teammates are coming in. Rops already deep, though, in A main. He's going to have a lot of targets presented to him. He's going to be able to take down 2, a third, all headshots for Rops. Flames still trying to dance with him. The flash is there. Actually, it's a decoy. Or, no, was it a flash? Okay, either way.
Yeah,
it worked.
Sure.
Whatever it was, it worked.
I'm also surprised that Robs wasn't looking a little bit more, but either way, it's all good. One casualty, they can take it in a nade, take G with the lead, and given the fact that they're on the T side of Ancient, if we take the historical sort of ratio on Ancient, this is still pretty good. I think OG are in a good position regardless, and this is interesting.
Oh my.
Pressure on, I think he was flashed. It looked like he slightly was. Twist coming in, and the spray is really good, and they even stopped the bomb from being planted. Super critical. That could have spiraled out of control, but it didn't.
Weaker in that regard, but it's so powerful. Versus this kind of weaponry from OG. Just can't expect them to have the precision necessary to take down a dug-in auto.
What S-Tag is doing here, if you could do that with the auto sniper...
Oh, it would do tremendous damage.
Robs, he has got the right idea. Flash, Molotov smoke behind him. Oh, that's awkward, though. The jump-up Twist, thinking that there might be people coming through, but there isn't. Gonna be some good communication between Twist and Brokey to make sure that they don't get overrun.
This is where Nexa really has to rack his brain to find a successful mid-round.
45 seconds. Rops is in position once again. That secondary AWP of his, nothing to scoff at right now. More Molotovs coming in, and like you pointed out, he was spotted for 30 seconds ago, so they knew everything. They were able to throw the Molotov and force him back, and Flames gets picked apart. Fiku, 1 versus 5. He's got into a really cool position if only he had some teammates left. I mean, this would be a dream to be able to flank this team and get the knife at least on Brokey. Yeah, why not? He's able to do that. Ooh. Takes down Robs, but again, the bomb is just so far away. With the 15 seconds here, it cannot be done. So it will be an 8th round for Faze. And the only question is how is he going to exit the round? It's Kerrigan to find him with the AUG. Here we go.
Yeah.
Flashes are set up. The rest of them on the other side of the smoke waiting for it. There's the one. Going to be a follow-up as well. Kerrigan, this time with an AWP. He's tried every weapon in the book, almost to try and defend it with. And it's not really been working. He goes down without having much of a say. Twist gets one, flanks to the other side, and will pick up a couple of more kills. So he is the rock at this bomb site. Fiku is very low, and the bomb is out of the open. Oh my god, even if he wasn't, that's a straight headshot. Ruzzle is out of control. Quad kill in this round. Looking to see if he could find the ace-10, but he can't. It's S-tag to get the last one.
Kerrigan early on getting into cave. This is what I wanted to see more of from OG. This is a lot space that's allotted to you now with the new spawns. You can take this very frequently. So he's pressuring Nexa already. The opposing IGL. Kerrigan right through the smoke. Takes him down.
Really good play. That puts the pressure on. 3 people already still at the B bomb site, so they're quick on the rotation. Just leaving Neo Frag and Donut far, far away. Spray. It's not connecting yet. It did do a little bit of damage, but... Brokey. Oh, that looked like some very sketchy timing. He's back to try and set up some nades. So is Twist. They could get caught here. Look at the timing on the side of OG. It's Fiku again. Last time with the FAMAS. This time instead with the stolen AK. And he gets a couple of more kills. Dexter to take down this tag. This is just get... They had such a good ramp out there to set something up into the B bomb site, and they just fall back to throw the grenades, and that's exactly when OG show up to knock them out.
Wow. I'm loving this from Fiku. We did not see this last year from OG. We did not see this last year from Fiku. Not only is he playing more aggressively, but they switched his roles up. They switched his spots up. He was stuck on that A bomb site as that hard anchor, and now he's given a little bit more freedom, a little bit more responsibility. And it's working out for him. Good for you, Fiku. And good for OG. Making the necessary adjustments to make their defense a little bit more dynamic. Now, Rops tucking himself into CT spawn. Hoping for a gift. Hoping that somebody walks into his crosshair. But looks like he'll just be saving this AK into the next round.
Wow. This is such sick timing. Turns for the flash, comes back for a little bit more, even finds the third one. Dislodge him here.
Yes.
Oh, God. That is almost the entire team getting tagged by that nade. Flames is here to help out, so I think they had their window when it was just the AUG alone, and as soon as it wasn't, probably was gone. Good defense, a 2-round lead. OG looking good to try and see if they can get that third map, which, threw that all the way over into the T side of middle. No one was really there, but I'm sure at some point somebody could be.
His movement is so elegant as he's making his way out to Donut, but Faze with the full-on B exec. Mollies are in, flashes too. Nexa and Fiku, they gotta connect, but no. 2 for 2. Faze have the bomb site.
A taste of their own medicine is what this feels like. Very, very similar. And once you lose some of those anchors on the B bomb site, could be a quick bomb plant to follow. It's 3 on 3 now. They've stolen some AKs. Robs has got the deagle, and they want to push up as a group. This might catch OG. They might not be expecting for them to be this far forward on the bomb site. Molotov as well. I think they found and stole that. That's huge. Dexter is pushing up, but he's got the AWP. He wants the rifles on the other side to help him, and they're not even able to fight. They're being pushed before they even get around the box. So much time off, and they just have to run. What a call from Faze, 10 to 12. Finally putting an end to that run from OG. We've got Tech 9s, and Kerrigan is deep in the middle.
Okay.
Wow.
This is a win condition. All right. Might not even need the trump card.
Yeah, maybe not. Dexter is in trouble. He's trying to find a home on the bomb site, but the problem is they're everywhere. They've got him locked in. Fiku goes down, and yeah, there's 3 different angles they had to fight at. I think they actually did see Karrigan at the start, but it doesn't even matter. It just, all it does when you get that call in the B bomb side to say, wait a minute, they're in middle, is like, okay, cool, where am I supposed to stand? They've got the B ramp, they've got the Jaguar tunnel as well. I'm screwed.
In some ways, if they did change their positioning based off the fact that they could have let Karrigan slip, then that does activate the pistol players as they're trying to run in to that B site too. So either way, it was a very successful play for Karrigan to get there, but the entries were just so sharp for Faze. This entry from Twist, I mean, we saw that he was frustrated, and then he just takes it out by destroying his opponents, eviscerating them. 11-14. Faze.
Yeah, it might actually be a character benefit at this point in time.
He's into it. Okay. Entry for Brokey.
Here we go. They need it now. They are looking for overtime. Dexter and Nexter, they're not interested at all. Good double. Nexter's still been playing pretty well here. A couple of headshots. Rops and Karrigan to try and bring it back from the brink. Nexter goes down. Karrigan is low on health. Rops has started to sneak up on the ramp on the other side. There's plenty of time, but OG, they've all started to rotate here, and the bomb is on the site, so they don't have to guess so much anymore. Hiding inside of the smoke. It is a classic, and it's Dexter to take down Rops, all on Karrigan now. 1 versus 3. OG looking for a third map, and they will get it as well. 16-11.
Executing to the highest level. That's what Faze is going to want to do to stave off the OG potential upset. And you know that OG, they want to complete this. They actually were able to get this to a position that I don't think many people believe them to. They got it to a third, and they're here to play.
I hope they can use that as a springboard to get into Inferno in a nice way, because it was pretty impressive on Ancient. They definitely looked like a powerful team, and that's a nice trend as well to start the year. We're just sort of proving that, well, Ancient is a map we can play really well. You've got to be careful testing us on this one. Faze, they start on the T side, OG on the CT side, and for once, it's a slow pistol round on Inferno. We've been seeing so many rushes down the middle, or just crazy fights on Banana to begin with. It is a solo hold from Neofrag, and we'll see. Grenade, oh, it could be devastating. It's right on top of them. Brokey, the only one to avoid the shrapnel, and he's gonna fall back and put up the smoke. And I don't blame him for using that smoke pretty quickly, because in pistol rounds, almost nobody respects that smoke at the B bomb site. And they still might not. Yeah, they're just gonna go through. Flash to buy a little bit more time, and what a beautiful headshot. He cut his head clean off, and S-Tag will continue. Neofrag is having a hot one to start this one when he keeps shooting. It's 3 kills by the time he is done. Rob's actually landed that headshot. He was around the corner. Dexter will finally take him down, but it's all Neofrag.
Oh, that's incredible stuff from Neofrag.
Solo holding that in pistol rounds on the CT side. You see them save that smoke for a long time, and they pretend like it's a normal round where you could put it down in the last second and try and, you know, play with a submachine gun or something behind it. But in pistol rounds, if you wait until they're basically in the smoke, they're never going to stop. They just keep going, and then you can't really do much. So I'm kind of glad to see him just do it early, try and buy some time. And I mean, even if they didn't hold back, it's still hard for them to run through the smoke and find anyone.
Oh, no.
That's interesting. Dexter is now on his own, and they're all peeking him. This is not good. Karrigan and S-Tag, they get a kill each. A deep nade. If it finds Twist, he might be dead, but it won't. And that's at least a bomb plant on top, and they've picked up the M4.
This is so worrying for OG now. I don't think they have a kit to even work with. They at least have a Molotov, some good utility to try to flush some of these players out. And Faze, they actually haven't gotten off the bomb site. This is a little bit worrying for them, too. This is a tough defense to put together, and you can see that they don't know where to look, but it might not matter. They just have the bodies, they have the numbers, they have what it takes to close this one out. They just stole a round away from OG. No.
3-man setup over at B.
Given the fact that Brokey fired off that op shot, too, we see the X rotation coming in towards CT spawn. This is so tough for Faze. If they are able to win this, they are just the more skilled team in the server.
Yeah, they shouldn't be. Not at all. Twist is tagged up, so we'll see if they can even find an entry. 25 seconds. He is leading the charge at the moment. Him and Rob's in front with the AWP somewhere behind them.
Oh my.
There we go. He actually finds one of the shots at least, but Neofrag, it's a beautiful cleanup. The FAMAS does all the work. Important round. There's a lot on the line here, including all the rifles that they have. If they lose those, it's a disaster for the CT side. He sees just the shoulder, but can't find the kill. He's so relentless. He's pushing in front of the smoke, and Twist is doing the work in the meantime. 3 kills on him, and a 4th round for Faze. That is really bad news for OG.
Oh, yeah. Taking that many casualties there.
Still, it's risky. The Molotov is landing on top of them, and I think if they saw the boost, they know that there are 2 people back there. Another Molotov to raid it in. They're getting crisp in the corner. There's no way out. But they're not checking. They must know there's a second player there. They don't. The bomb is going to get stopped, and at least Twist was really quick to spin around and take down Flames. That could have been a true disaster for Faze. If somehow that turns into a multi-kill, who knows what could happen. I thought they knew.
I thought they would have spotted the boost as well, but I guess Kerrigan couldn't see it from CT spawn. Flames was falling off almost the second that he was peeking, so yeah, didn't quite notice it, but not able to actually convert that into any significant advantage for OG. A bit fortunate for Faze there. Had they run the clock down even more, that would have been incredibly hectic. But it'll look like Feek advantage in this round already.
Yeah, that one push. Even if they catch it and they actually get the kill on Fiku, but it tells them OG know way too much about where we are on the map. For him to make that move, they probably had a pretty good read. Let's not just walk into the stack. Low-key, a little bit pressured, but ultimately 2 rifles. And OGs, they so badly need the money that it's absolutely worth it to walk away from this one as much as you can. It might not be easy to escape at this point. Kerrigan, I don't think he's seen it yet, but he's going to find out in a second. And ooh, wow, he's having himself a game. 7 kills.
Go for the B hit. Everyone's grouping up for Faze. All 5 of them. OG, they're still completely in the dark. Flames is just kind of back towards Arch. The CT's towards A. They're actually making a push, so there might be a rotation from Flames, but it might be too late because Faze, their hit is commencing.
Yeah, it looks like it might be too late. It is on OG to prove that they can actually defend this B bomb site because Faze, they'll keep hitting it over and over again if that's what it takes. 35 seconds now. A little bit of a nade down, and Kerrigan is up on top of the barrels with another entry. They take down Flames for the smoke. And even though they were moving out of the A-bomb site, they are already saying it's not worth it. Let's just leave it alone. 8 rounds on the side of Faze. Nexa, you actually win the aim fight. You still just you barely can't win it. That's just so frustrating. They must have felt like, come on, just at least let us have this one. Dexter with a good kill, but the trade is instantaneous. Kerrigan and Twist each providing an opening. And now Flames back here. Just the chicken by his side and a deagle in his hand. You get a chance. That one's very smooth. What a crisp shot to take down Twist. Need another one, though. More people are showing up. Good grenade, but ultimately Brokey will take him down. So 2-on-3 is Nexa and Fiku. They can't get through the smoke. And look at Fiku. He's miles away.
I don't even know if he's going to be able to get into this round. It'll be all on Nexa, recognizing that his teammate's timing is just way too far gone. And so, yeah, Nexa, there's no real shame in doing this, even though it feels like you might be walking into the lion's den, but it's hard to imagine a world where Fiku is able to join in time to be effective. Nice shot, though, from Settles, and there are 3 players from OG here, already pressuring into the B site. They're still waiting. They're still thinking about it. I think they've got to deploy a smoke at least towards CT if they want to make this happen. But no, actually, wait. They actually push into spawn. They miss their smoke towards CT, actually helping them out. Now, Rop's trying to play around that. Isn't going to be able to get the better of Flames, who now seems to recognize that there is definitely a timing that Twist could have hit to be this quick on the flank. This will be a very tough retake for Twist. No kit.
Yeah, it almost shouldn't be possible. At least he's got a bit of time, even without the defuse kit, because he was pretty close by, but they're just hiding back here, and that's maybe not the most exciting play, but it is a really smart idea. He has to eventually make a little bit of noise just to fire that deagle. Oh, there's the head. Oh, my God! The 180! The spin, and he clutches it!
And that's a very bad smoke.
Yes.
And Flames is wondering what's going on.
Oh, they're getting really close. That's actually really awkward. If they... I'm going to try and see if they can run him down. They're close enough that if he misses a shot, it's going to be a lot of pressure on him. Mac 10 to lead it. Wow. So lightning quick. It's disturbing, isn't it? Just witness it happen. Neofrag, yes. He is dead as well. You think they have him pressured. They've got him in a bad position, and none of it matters. The railgun in his hand and he just defeats the entire team. It's Nexa, 1 versus 5, and Brokies are looking for a quad kill to end it with 16-4 as he grinds them into the ground. Faze with a 2-0 or 2-1, sorry, win over